If God has middle knowledge, I think we can trust that the text is exactly what God wanted to communicate to us, because he knew, you see, what Paul would write in AD 55 if he were to send a letter to the church in Corinth. He knew exactly what Paul would freely write. And so the letter to the Corinthians is God's inspired word to us. Now, that doesn't mean that Paul couldn't have used other words, that he couldn't have greeted, say, other people in Corinth than those that he chose to greet. It's just that God gave him that latitude, that freedom, and that it was fine with God what he chose to say. This was an adequate vehicle of the expression of God's word to us. But it doesn't mean that it could not possibly have been expressed differently. Paul had the freedom to write in different ways, but God knew what he would write, and that was appropriate for God's using that as a vehicle for his message to us.